Good morning. Happy Christmas Eve. It's that day. For all of you who aren't ready yet, it's that day. It's okay to whatever we have, whatever we've done, however unprepared, however prepared we are every year, it happens anyway, doesn't it? And it's always okay, just like everything else. So it's all gonna be okay. That light, oh, it's gotta go. Much better. That feels better. So let's wait and see who wants to join me at the playground today. Feels like a day of great gifting, a day of releasing. It's a day of letting go. We're coming into the end of a year, which signifies a brand new year, which we, for decades and millions and however many years, decades and millions, hi Melanie, we have come to the end of our calendar year, and we're going to start to think, okay, what are we moving into? What are we moving into? It's that time of the year again where we're reflecting. And I think that I'm coming to that like daily. I don't know about you, but man, it's like every day, okay, what are we releasing today? Where are we moving into? What's new? Right now, everything is becoming new. I don't know if you can feel that, but it's like crazy energy. And it's confusing to the psyche. And I think we need to talk about that. The psyche sometimes has an issue with trying to adjust to change. And so we're in a time of great change right now. Whether we want to face it or not, everything is changing. Merry Christmas, Carol and Alan. Merry Christmas to you, Melanie. It's going to be a beautiful week. It's not beautiful here. I will say that. We had a horrible windstorm last night. Horrible windstorm. It kicked in. Geez, I don't know when. It was earlier in the evening, and it just started blowing down off the trees in the mountains. And I can see as I'm looking at it, I was surveying it a little bit when I got up this morning. The big tree over in the yard right beside us has some big branches down. I don't know how much damage we got, but about 1:30 the power went out, and my girls lost their minds. Yeah. They're night owls. They like to stay up all night, and so everything, their whole world revolves around what they're doing in the middle of the night, and it suddenly went off. So I think I finally fell asleep nearly 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. So if I seem a little groggy, there's a good reason. That's the reason I'm late. It took us a while to get some sleep. It did finally come back on, so everything's okay. But wild night. Today we have a winter storm warning. So it's raining. It looks like it's the middle of the night. It's so dark outside, and in a little while it's going to all shift over to snow and ice. So yay for us. Yay, Merry Christmas. Weatherman's been gifting us again. Wild day. So that's what I got going on. And I wonder sometimes when the weather around me, when crazy events happen, do you ever just sit there and go, is that the universe trying to show me what's going on inside of me? And I think that it might be today. I really do. I feel like for most of us, we're going through a whole lot of change right now. Things are just shifting so quickly, just like our weather. Like yesterday, it's still like 51 degrees, and later it's going to be snow and ice in just a few hours. The wind was blowing in all kinds of change. It was blowing over the tops of the trees, and it sounds like a freight train, and it was crazy and scary, and I was lying there in my bed last night, and I was so tired. I'm upstairs, and I'm like, I'm glad that I'm up there now. I'm the closest one to the trees, at least. My girls are downstairs, and I hope that if anything does ever fall on us, it comes from me first. I will do anything in my power to protect my children. And I also know that on a greater scale, that all of this is trying to show us something. Hi John. Hi Mary Ann, good morning. We're all in this big... Oh man, it feels like the Matrix, and it feels like the Matrix is breaking down. It feels like we're starting to see through the facade that we've been stuck in for a very, very long time. So that's my reminder this morning as I was working my way through a whole lot of whatever. In the morning when I wake up, I feel like I've got a whole lot of confusion wrapped up inside of me, and I gotta like, okay, where am I? What's going on? Try to find my equilibrium again. So as I was doing that this morning, it felt as if I was being given that message. It's just be still. Be still. Don't hold on. If you were in a storm, I've written about this. I love when I start to, I've written about that. We're in a storm, and we've got this little vessel out in the waters, and it's just whipping it in every which direction. And somehow, some way, when we let go, that little vessel that we're in just keeps riding way up on top of the waves, and the wind is just kind of holding itself up there somehow by some miracle. Nothing's making it sink. And we're not doing anything to stop it. We've lowered our sails. We've just decided that we're going to go down to our little cabin and we're going to wait and we're just going to sleep. That's what I did last night. I finally just said, you know what? There is no reason for me to sit awake the rest of the night and keep listening to this wind roar through and wait for who knows what. I'm just going to rest in this. I'm calling in the angels. I know I'm so protected. And I just laid down in my little bed and I fell asleep. And I woke up this morning and the wind was gone. The electricity came back on about an hour after I fell asleep. I did wake up for that. And I rested, and I rested. I didn't get enough rest. I think I got about 4 hours, but it's enough for today. But it was remembering, the most important part of it, it was remembering, just let go. I can't control the wind and the waves. I can't control it, nor do I want to. It's not my job. My job is to know that no matter what happens around me, I'm always okay. I've always been okay. I'm always going to be okay. And then I can just rest into this with the assurance that I'm surrounded by protection, surrounded by love, and I've got these angels that as I let go, they continue to steer my life. They just steer me. They steer my vessel in the directions that I need to go in. How beautiful is that? So that's where I am today. Releasing, letting go again. I've been learning how to let go for a very long time. My biggest lesson being 4.5 years ago. And ever since, it's like letting go doesn't mean you're having a loss. Letting go means that you're finding yourself again. Letting go means that you are allowing your life to unfold in the most spectacular, amazing ways. The ego always gets in the way of that. The ego thinks it can control. The ego thinks that it can somehow make the wind go away and make things settle down. And it wants to go out and put up a sail so it can get a faster, out of the wind. And what would be the worst thing that we could do in the middle of that storm would be to run upstairs, they would be stairs, run up there to the deck and try to control the wind and the waves, try to control where our little vessels are going. We would sink. It would just push us into the water, and that would be the end of us. So it's really, again, it's just reminding. They are just reminding us today to be still. Just be still. Just be still. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to try to make the pieces fall into place. You can't. You ever seen a toddler when they're trying to put a puzzle together and they've got the pieces and they're like, I'm going to make this fit. It doesn't matter how it's shaped and how it's supposed to, they're shoving that thing into. The first time they're doing those puzzles, even the wooden ones, they're like, take a hammer to it. I'll make this puzzle go together. They're so funny to watch. And we're all just like that. We're like, I'm just going to shove this piece in here. I'm sure I can make it fit if I try hard enough. And when you get done and none of it makes sense, does it? It's like, no, it didn't work. It didn't go together. None of it makes sense. It's in, even when we're making puzzles, when we're putting puzzles together, it's being patient. I can't make this piece fit yet. It's okay. I'm going to set it aside. I'll go back to that piece later. Maybe I'll put together all the outside pieces first. And then I'll start working from the outside in. I'll start bringing them, okay, now I got something to work in. Okay. Now I can maybe find, and you just keep on working. And if it doesn't work, you just set it aside for a while. It's not ready yet. That piece isn't ready to fit in the puzzle yet. That's all. It's not going to be thrown away. You still need it. It's still going to come to a time when that piece is going to fit perfectly into place. And then it's all going to come together in the most magnificent masterpiece you've ever created. We've got the opportunity in this lifetime because we've realized how malleable, how much this is really just a reflection. We think it's solid and we can't move things and they just are what they are. And we've thought that for a very long time. And we're like, okay, I'm on the earth. I'm stuck. I can't figure out how to make anything work. The world is all out to get me. Everything's just kicking me around. I don't have any control over this. I'm just going to quit. I'm just going to lay down and quit. And that's not the way it is anymore, is it? Now it's like, we're so obsessed. I'm obsessed with reflections. I love them so much. And when I go and I look in that beautiful reflection and I stick my hand into it and I move it, it's still the same reflection, but it's moving, isn't it? It's shifting. It's changing shape. It's different. That's life now. We're in a new energy. We can stick our hand into it and we can wiggle things around a little bit and move things here and there. We're starting to realize that we're more than we thought we were. We're like, oh, wait a minute. I can do. I'm back. There we are. Sorry, I forgot to put my Wi-Fi back on. My fault. Sometimes I do that. All right, let's see. If I don't watch you guys, if I don't watch your comments, some of them are going, I can't hear you, I can't see you, and I'll be like just talking with blah 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 blah, talking away without knowing what's going on. Hello, Stefan. Hello, Jennifer. Good morning. Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you for all the Merry Christmases. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. We're expecting the wind and the rain later today and tonight. You're getting it, Carol. It's going to blow right up at you, and it is wicked. I'm telling you right now, get your kites ready. I just about had a little dog flying through the sky. Put the dog on the little leash. She's only got 3 legs. The wind comes up, scoops her up, takes her. Like, bye, Rue. Isn't it funny? Her name is Rue. Did you remember Did you remember the Pooh Bear? I've gone from my higher self to my ego again. Did you see that? How quickly I shift? Or actually, it's my little child. I used to love Winnie the Pooh. And I remember one, Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day. My grandmother had it. Wow, where are we going today? My grandmother had a record player in her house, and she had the Carpenters, which I loved putting on Carpenters records. I'd just sit back in the chair, and it was like I was, still to this day, if I put on the Carpenters, I get transported back in time to my grandmother's house. But she had records. She had Pooh Bear records, and I would put in the Pooh Bear, and it had, you could open it up in those pages, so you could read the story as you were listening to it on her record player. And there was, I probably could memorize it. I probably have it memorized somewhere inside of me, Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day. But it seems as if, I don't think it was Rue. I think it was Piglet, wasn't it? It was Piglet. It was Piglet that had the Pooh Bear. She had a sweater on. He had a sweater on. Is Piglet a male or a female? Has anybody ever wondered about that? I never can figure it out if Pooh Bear, I think, is a boy. I'm sorry. I digress. So Piglet had a sweater on, and wasn't it Pooh Bear grabbed the sweater by a string, and it unraveled as Piglet flew away, and Piglet was like a little kite in the sky. That's what I was thinking of. I'm sorry. You guys can help me anytime. I might need some help today after the 4 hours of sleep. So I'm sorry, I'm going to that place. I go back to my grandmother's often, female. So John knows Piglet was a girl. Thank you, John. I'm glad somebody helps me to sort that out. But then my daughter would come in, the youngest. I think I still call her a daughter. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to call her, because the youngest ones, these children in our world right now, they're gender fluid, remember. So Piglet is actually a they, John. Piglet is a they, and so is Pooh Bear. I loved Winnie the Pooh. I'm glad, Jennifer. Love the Blustery Day. You guys are all awesome. Umi, good morning. You've got it may be my connection, John, so I hope it's better now. Merry Christmas. Whoever EWN Enlightened Living is. Good morning. Merry Christmas. Let me know who you are. So, we've been talking about the vessel. We're going to go, since I'm running late, what is going on out there? I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. Take a second. Take a second. Will you take a second with me? Go back to, I love that shift where I get all flustered and all of a sudden I'm like, okay, there you are again, there you are again. Nice. Winnie comes from Canada, Winnipeg. I didn't know that, Melanie. Thank you for that. It makes sense. Pooh Bear's very nice. I love Pooh Bear. Wi-Fi. Good. Yeah, sometimes I forget to put that Wi-Fi back on. Everything went off last night. We had our electrical storm, well, our wind, whatever that was, our wind event, and so we lost power, so everything's weird in my house this morning. So, taking a big breath. Let's go into meditation early today, because I find that a certain person told me that you guys get really transported. I get really transported. We go off into who knows where. If you are driving your car right now, if you are someplace operating heavy machinery, please don't go too far into this meditation with us at the same time. Save it for when you're home and you're safe, okay? Because we get transported to other places. It's like the soul just says, okay, I'm going to the moon with Diana, let's go. I'm going to the Hall of Records, I'm going. And the soul goes off and the body just sits there like, I'm just driving my car, except nobody's really here. I'm like, kind of on my own here. So keep your mind on what you're doing, okay? If you're busy doing something that's, gonna get you hurt, please don't go too far, okay? That's my warning. Okay, so I want to go into meditation earlier because oftentimes we get rushed and we get pulled back out very, very quickly. So if you're ready for it, I want you to get yourself all settled in. I don't know where they're going to take us, but the energy is really, really building. Meditation's good. Good, Jennifer. Oh, good. John's not driving. Good. Safe today. Merry Christmas. Merry everything to you, Laura. Merry everything. I like that phrase. That's very beautiful. Wind in the Willows. Yes, Wind in the Willows was great too. Okay. For those who are safe and being still. There is an energy in the throat chakra right now that is like gonna burst out in the Hallelujah choir any minute now. You do not want me to sing. I can sing a little bit. I can sing a little bit. It feels as if we're getting this beautiful energy, angelic choir energy coming through to us right now. They're singing. They're singing the glory. They're singing. It's an incredibly beautiful, magnificent today is brand new. Today is the first day. It's like we're every day, every moment, every second. We're like that little bitty baby that was born on Christmas morning. We're brand new again. So right now, feel that energy that's coming in. We have Archangel Michael to keep you protected. It's okay wrapping you up in protection before we start. And there is just a multitude. Let yourself breathe for a minute. And I want you to focus your energy right now in the upper heart, right here. I don't know if you can see where there's here and just below, right here, between the heart and the throat. There's this beautiful energy. They're starting to clear too. So take a big breath and pull it into that space for a second. I don't know where they're taking us, but I want you to feel it and experience it. Wow, wow, wow. If we could experience the love that we have all around us, we'd never doubt ourselves again. Everything that we're afraid of, everything that we run from, everything that we try to bottle up, all of that, we don't need to do that anymore. We're so loved, and the energy that comes in when we just sit down and get quiet like this, we're not even meditating, and they're already so with us. Like, it's so easy. Once you get rolling on this and you get some practice, it's so easy to draw that in. So just breathe it into your heart. Fill yourself right up with it. I really feel like every morning when I do this lately, they're like, okay, it's gifting time. It's hard for me to get into meditation because the gifting that they're bringing us is this energy of love, unconditional, no strings attached. It is just unconditional right now. And that's all we really want. We can say, I want this for Christmas, I want that for Christmas, I want to, whatever. Truth is, we keep talking about this. All we really want, all the heart really wants, is to feel that pure, unconditional love. And the energy of it is amazing. So you take that love, you take this love that they're gifting you right now, and then you use it. You use it. That's your energy gift. Everything is created from energy. That thing, that whatever, that worry, that concern, whatever it is, let it go, because they're gifting you with an energy that can be used for anything. Take a second. Take a second. I want you to feel this in your hands now. Rub your hands together. Feel the energy between your hands when you do that. Give them a good rub. Get that friction going. You are an energetic being. You are a powerful, energetic being. So let's experience. They're like, okay, guys, we're going to experience the gift. The gift is you. You are the gift. You are the gift to this planet. It's you. It's nothing else. You are the gift. Just as Jesus was the gift on Christmas Day, that's you. Can you feel the energy within you as it builds? And once you do that, can you open your hands and start to just feel it stretching? I don't want you to do anything. I know some of you like to build a ball and do all that thing, but I want you to simply cup your hands like this and start to pull them apart. And I want you to feel that draw of energy. Your hands are like wanting to come back together. They're like, wow. Wow, so powerful. You're so powerful. You've just forgotten your own power. So take that big old ball. We're going to make something from this. We are going to go into a meditation. So take that big old ball. And I want you to envision this ball as a bubble. And I want you to make it as big as you possibly can. As big as you desire. Make it bigger and bigger and bigger. And envision it coming all the way around, encapsulating you right now. Just let it go, and it just goes boing, and it's all around you right now. Now I want you to blow it up bigger. Pull that love energy in. You're surrounded by this beautiful bubble you just created, and I want you to breathe. Breathe in. Take a big breath all the way into the heart, all the way. Fill up your lungs, and let it release gently, and breathe it in again. You're breathing in all of creation, the beautiful energy of creation, and keep releasing it into your bubble. And it's filling up bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's all you. It's all this beautiful energy of creation that comes from within you. You don't need to look way out in the clouds someplace. That energy comes from your heart, and as you pull it in and release it into your bubble, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. You are so amazing. Fill up that bubble as big as you want. So full of love. Let's just float around for a while. Would you like to? You know how bubbles do? Let's go to the beach, and I want you to be a bubble at the beach. There's nothing that's going to pop this bubble around you. It is a perfect bubble, and it stays as long as you want it. So rest in that. Be the bubble. Be the bubble. And just blow around. And as you're blowing around, you're looking down on creation. The ocean waves are rolling in. The sun is shining. It's creating little rainbows of light through you and onto the earth. So everywhere you look beneath you, there's little prisms of light. Look what you're creating. Your beautiful light energy is touching the earth. It's kissing the earth. Caressing the earth. Everywhere it goes, another little touch of love from you. Anyone that's down there walking on that beach, suddenly your beautiful little rainbow reaches down and touches them, and they go, "What's that?" And they wake up. They look up at the sky and they can see the light shining through you. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. And you just keep floating. Where else would you like to float? The wind comes up, there's a gentle breeze, and it blows you out over the ocean. And as you're going out over that ocean, you look down and there's some dolphins playing, a whole pod of whales, mamas and babies. And as they see you, this big mama whale comes up, and she jumps and she plops down in the water. And another one shoots some water up out of its little spout, and as it does, its rainbows shoot right up out of it. And the dolphins, they play. They're jumping on the water, and they're doing their little thing on their tails, whoop, whoop, and they're making their noises at you. They see you, and they're thanking you. They're thanking you for your energy that's falling down all around. That beautiful energy continues to shine through you. It continues to sprinkle down in rainbow colors. And everything that it hits, even if it's ocean water, wherever you're floating to, Wherever that love energy comes through and drops down, you're creating beauty. You're healing the earth and those that are on the earth. The oceans are cleaning up. Plastics are just disappearing. The toxins, they're going away. The sea turtles, they come up to the top of the water to see you. They're drawn by your energy. If you look carefully, you may see a few mermaids. Just keep breathing, keep floating. What else do you see? Ah, I see Jennifer. Jennifer is going to go find Atlantis, I can tell. She's looking for that magic where she came from. Magical Atlantis. Maybe it still exists somewhere. Maybe it still exists and we just can't see it. Go find it. Let's bring the magic back. What kind of magical creatures would you like to bring to the earth? I would like to see dragons. Gentle dragons. Dragons that will allow you to hop up on their back and hold on tight as they fly you through the sky. Dragons that put out wildfires. They blow with their mighty lungs whenever there's any fire starts, they put it right out. How about some flying horses? I have to add this, I'm sorry, but I love flying pigs. Small flying pigs, just little flying pigs. Sweet little flying pigs all over the earth. I'd love a flying pig. What else? What else would you like to create? We're lighting up the planet. We're lighting up the planet. Drop down into that water. Your bubble can go anywhere now. Drop down into the water and go deeper and deeper and deeper. What can you see? Ah, it's so beautiful. It goes deeper and deeper. It gets, the blue keeps getting darker and darker and darker the deeper you go. And there's fish down there that create their own light. Aren't they amazing? And jellyfish that are pink and they're lighting up everywhere. You see these beautiful colors of the jellyfish as they come towards you to check you out. And they're like, it's like they bump up against you just to give you, they want to feel your energy. They're so drawn to you. They come. They're like, oh, let me just touch your energy. Bing. Bing. This whole big bunch of jellyfish that are so colorful and so beautiful. Guess what I just saw? I saw a huge octopus and all of his many legs. And he just kind of floated between us. He didn't really want to touch too much. He just kind of rubbed up against. He's like, oh, there you are. And he kept on going, but he is smiling at us. They're all so grateful. This earth is so grateful. Let's go touch the coral reefs. Let's go heal it. I want you to envision the coral reef. I know most of it, there's places where it just doesn't, it's not even alive anymore, it's gone. So we can repair it. Anything can be repaired and renewed and healed with the touch of us. With enough faith, we can repair this earth, renew it, create. Let's go create the most beautiful coral reef together. So as you get closer to it, I want you to just let your bubble touch. Let your bubble touch wherever you want to see. And as you touch it, it lights up. And life begins again. Life begins again in that beautiful ocean. Repairing all of the damage that's happened over all of these years. The earth is so grateful and thankful to you. Let the energy flow. Let it flow wherever it feels blocked in your body. You're getting all kinds of help right now. The angels are with you. They're helping you to get your chakras cleared, to allow you to go on with your day feeling all alive and refreshed and renewed. So just be at peace and relax. Keep floating around in your bubble. What else would you like to do? Jennifer, she loves the octopus. Good. Oh, beautiful brown cow eyes. Yes, a flying cow. I love cows. I love to look in their beautiful eyes. I've always loved them. Such gentle animals. It's not fair how we treat them. So fly 'em, let 'em fly, let 'em fly. Just felt a big release of energy. I don't know who did that, but that was beautiful. Beautiful. Right off the heart. It's okay. There's a lot of loss. There's a lot of pain in the earth right now. Let's just continue to create love. Just do your job. That is your job. Just create joy. Just create love. That's the greatest gift that we can ever hope to receive. Hummingbirds. Ah, only I love hummingbirds. One of my favorite creatures. Just tons of them. They're going and they're flying amongst one flower to the next flower. They're drawn to you too because you're so bright and beautiful. They're like coming up to see, you know, that neat little psh, I can't even do it. That humming noise that they make as their wings go so quickly around you. They come up and they look in your bubble. You know how they go and they're kind of right there looking at you? They're looking at you right now, Umi. They're coming up and they're just, oh wow, you're beautiful. Wow, you're beautiful. You were so bright and colorful. I thought you were a flower. Yes, let's send all the cows love. And gratitude. Gratitude to the animals, the souls of the animals who have come to this earth, who have given their lives so that we can live. Gratitude to them for all time. All the many, many souls of animals who have died for us. I'm grateful. The hummingbirds twitter at you. Yes, twitter is a perfect word, buzz. Keep enjoying yourself. What else would you like to see? I just saw a really funny sight, a flying giraffe, and then I'm like, yeah, that would never work. My conscious mind said, no, how could a giraffe fly? And then I'm like, of course it could fly. What if we just lighten up gravity a little bit? Let's just let up on gravity. Maybe we can have little tiny giraffes flying around. Little mini animals. I always wanted a whole zoo of little mini animals. I don't want to call it a zoo though, because I don't want to put them in cages. Speaking of mini animals, we have a 3-legged dog. Let's give her wings too. Ah, sweet. Thank you guys. I feel all your energy. It's very sweet. And the earth is thanking you. And all the animals for remembering them. Energy of Dora. Is that what you're saying? A cow I loved that passed this year. Oh, sweet. Sweet. I see an eagle flying near beautiful mountains. Yes, eagles. Eagles. I love the birds, the hawks, the eagles. We have owls close by, and at night when I walk outside I can hear that. I love their sound. Nice. Are you blowing up over the mountains now? Have you come up out of the ocean? Spreading your love. Everywhere you go, just keep continuing to spread that sunshine, those rainbows, touching the earth with love. I hope that you'll do this one often too. Keep coming back to this meditation. Keep sharing love out to this beautiful planet, to these animals, to the people. Of course giraffes can fly. Anything can fly in your beautiful world. Exactly. Everything flies. Elephants, yes. Yes, elephants, you can fly too. I love elephants so much. Hippopotamuses. Let's all just fly together. Just flying through the sky. You don't even need wings. Because when you say, oh, I'm ready to fly, you just do it. No wings necessary. It's your energy that makes you fly. It's your energy that helps those animals to fly. You are so welcome. Lovely owl. Alright, you guys. Take a big breath. We have to shut down just a little bit, but you can come back here anytime you like. Anytime. We're just going to come back and we're going to play just like this. I want you to take a big, big breath into your heart space. I want you to pull that beautiful bubble right inside. So take a big breath. Now remember, that's you. That's you, that beautiful bubble of energy that was going around the earth. You are this beautiful bubble of energy. If you could see the truth of who you are, you would see nothing but this beautiful, the same as the angels, the same as all of creation, same as Source. You are this beautiful bundle of energy that's filled with glitter and rainbows, filled with magic. That's you. So now you are back inside your heart, are nice and safe. And now that you're back in there, I want you to kind of tone it down just a little bit so you can drive your cars or do what you need to do. Tune it down just a tiny bit. Asking the angels to wrap around every one of you today. Whether you're watching it now or later, whenever you watch this, the energy is just the same. Asking for the angels to come in and protect and care and remind you of how much you are loved and how you are loved. You are love. That is you. You don't got to look for it anywhere else. That is you. The most incredible, amazing love that exists on the planet is the core of who you are. Remember that today. You are so welcome, John Stewart. Merry Christmas to you, Jennifer. Elephants fly after Christmas drink, and they are pink. I love that. Pink elephants everywhere. I love pink. Hope, good morning. Christmas blessings to you. I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful to every one of you for being a part of my existence. This year has been difficult for so many of us and life-altering in so many ways and in the most beautiful ways. We have to have great loss in order to wake us up to realize who we really are. So it's been a tough year, and I'm grateful for all of you who have stuck it out, who decided to stay in physical along with me. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for being here, for the beautiful work that you're here, that you're doing, and every breath that you take. I appreciate you. And thank you to all the angels and the guides, Source Energy, Ascended Masters, whoever you're calling on, whoever you're working with. I'm grateful to everyone who's joined us today and helped us to remind us of our own power and how beautiful power can be. Take good care of yourselves today. I will hopefully be able to get back at 4 today. I will let you know later. I gotta see what's going on. We got a big storm coming, so I will let you know how things are later. Please take good care of yourselves. Merry Christmas to all of you. I will be checking in tomorrow morning, I promise. If you want me, I will be here tomorrow. Take good care. I love you guys. I'm seeing all of your comments, and I'll go back. You are so welcome. Look at all these beautiful comments. You guys see how beautiful you are together. I'm grateful. Grateful. I will catch you later. Bye for now.